Tonight we made hot pretzels, but with a twist. No pun intended. I made these hot pretzels as I normally do, but I ended up putting Parmesan cheese, pizza seasoning, and sun-dried tomatoes. They tasted like a cross between pizza and a hot pretzel. They were absolutely amazing, so I just wanted to share the recipe. I started out with my normal pretzel dough. It was 2 teaspoons of yeast, 1 cup of water, 2 tablespoons of sugar, a little bit of salt. Right here, I am putting 1 cup of flour and then a half cup of flour. And then I mix it up just to get the dough going. And then I add the final cup of flour. So the total flour is 2.5 cups. And I just mixed it all around. And I kneaded the dough on the board after I got it pretty well mixed. And here is the twist. So I chopped up some sun-dried tomatoes that I had in the fridge. And I actually took one out and made it plain so that my son could have one because he was not eating the sun-dried tomatoes. So I put the tomatoes on the cutting board for the other 3 pretzels. And this is Italian pizza seasoning. And this is Parmesan cheese. And I just took the dough and smashed all those add-ons into the dough. And I just kept kneading it and mixing it in. And I divided the remainder of this dough into 3 parts. These pretzels were actually big enough that you could slice them in half after they were cooked and use them to make sandwiches out of if you'd like. And I took some water just to hold the tails of the pretzel down so they wouldn't open up. So I had 4 total. And this is the baking soda bath that they are going to go in for 1 minute. So it's 2 quarts of water, a 1/4 cup of baking soda, and 2 tablespoons of brown sugar. And what you're going to do is bring it to a boil. And after the water is boiling, you're going to carefully lower the pretzels in. No more than a minute because we don't want them to turn to mush. You will notice that they will sink to the bottom of the pan when you first put them in, and then they will start to float in less than a minute. That's how you know that they're done, and to put them back on the pan. And I also melted a little bit of butter just to brush on top of them when they came out of the oven. This makes them taste just like your favorite pretzels at the mall, which I won't mention the name, but we all probably know what I'm talking about. And here they are going into the baking soda bath. The water was nice and hot. That one was the plain one. And the 3 that are left in the pan are the sun-dried tomato pizza pretzels. So I took them out, tried to get all the water off so they weren't soggy. And this is special salt that I ordered from Amazon, meant for hot pretzels. And my oven was 425 degrees, and I baked them for 15 minutes, flipped the pan around in the other direction, and baked them an additional 5. And here I am brushing them with the butter. They were out of this world, tasted just like if you combined pizza and hot pretzels, which I love both of those. We will definitely be making these again. Happy cooking, guys.